Action. Hi, it's Kevin again. I'm not at my whiteboard, not yet. I'm outside and I've got my little combined heat and power pilot plant. Well, it's not really combined heat and power, it's really just an engine and an electric motor and a goofy little setup for hopefully starting the motor. Turns out if you take an engine and overspeed a motor, it will actually make power. So I've tried this and I got some wacky results. The current that I was making was all over the place and there was a lot of vibration on yonder belt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire this thing up and then I'm going to shoot some video of the belt with slow motion, as slow as my iPhone can do. And we're going to try and figure out what's going on. Okay, started. I'm going to pick up the speed and then flip the switch on the power supply. Well, the results were not incredibly conclusive. One thing I noticed is it looks like there's a fair bit of belt slip. Looks like the motor was going a fair bit faster than, or pardon me, the engine was going a fair bit faster than the motor. But there was a fair bit of oscillation. You could see the belt flop up and down. It wasn't as bad as it was earlier. I think what's happening is every time there's ignition in the cylinder, it whips the engine around really fast, it tightens up the belt, drives the motor over, and then as the motor coasts down and has to then compress the air for the next stroke, the motor has to pull the engine around. So there's constantly the engine providing a torque one way to kick over the motor, and then the motor provides a torque to help pull the engine over, and it oscillates back and forth. So I need to fix two problems. One is I have to get rid of belt slips, so no more belts. And the second is I need to severely iron out the connection between, or the rotating speed between the engine and the electric motor. And to do that, I'm going to need some flywheels. That's the next one. Bye-bye.